Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you, and of course anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Spirit, what messages do you have for us on today? So, stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Okay, what else, Divine? Shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Interesting. What else, Divine? So karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. And lastly, Divine? Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. I'll be honest, this energy is very intense at this present time. For some reason I'm hearing the past. So this is just definitely possibly past experiences for someone. I'm not sure why it's relevant now. I could see a moment of reflection happening here. I feel like healing also could possibly be happening here as well. There's this sense of reminiscing, reflecting. I'm hearing retrograde. Okay. Divine, can you clarify stagnant? So, fake smiles. Okay, so there's something about faking it until you make it. I feel like things aren't as they seem for you. I feel like you're trying to keep yourself in positive spirits while something possibly isn't moving as fast as you would like it to. I feel like this could definitely be something relative to something you've always wanted to do, something you possibly even devoted a lot of time in. I'm feeling a sense of patience. Divine, can you clarify one more time? So ego, hurt ego getting in the way of relationships, etc. I feel like you're possibly, no shade, I feel like you're possibly needing to get over yourself in this particular moment. I feel like even where you are now is far, it exceeds your expectations. It exceeds what you planned. Something about you also moving the plan to possibly move in the mode of what's happening now. Something is divinely led for you. Something is meant to take time for you. Something about organic, possibly an organic following. Like you could actually have 1 million people who actually follow you. You can get 1 million likes. You can get 1 million comments. Like it's something about it being organic. Okay. Divine, clarify shattered, broken, nightmares. So dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. I feel like there's a lot that you began to see. It's almost like a two-way mirror is what I'm hearing. You can see through on one side, but you can't see through the other. I feel there is some sort of illusion that's also being shattered here as well. Okay, I'm hearing shattering a myth. Okay, I feel like there were narratives possibly even spoken about you, and I feel like where you are now, or the space you're growing to be, there's something about you breaking the mold, you breaking the myth, breaking possibly some sort of lie that was spoken about you. I feel like you got away in the nick of time as well. Divine, can you clarify one more? So obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, as well as karmic. So there's definitely karmic individuals here where I feel you've learned many lessons from. I feel like these are also individuals that you've gotten away from. This is definitely past energy, as you know, as the cards continue to come out. Definitely past previous energies. Definitely dodge bullets. Feeling some sort of divine intervention as well. Definitely feeling divine intervention as well. Divine karmics, can you clarify? So fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Why fake flexing, divine? Clarify one more time. With karmics. So in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. I definitely feel like this was the type of individual who, as the card says, had to make it seem like they had more than what they really do. And I feel like this is possibly something that these karmics or these other individuals thought about you. Maybe they thought that you wanted something more than what you actually did or was expecting. Something also about the way you carry yourself made people want to elevate and made people want to grow, but they probably didn't have the means to do so. I'm also hearing this is somebody who would also borrow your clothes. Interesting. Suffering in silence, divine. Unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Okay. So, fishing for comments. Okay. Divine, clarify fishing for comments. So, two. So, bad habits as well as marrying for money. Yeah, so I definitely feel like, and this doesn't even have to be marrying. This could be with you being partnered up with you, in this space where somebody's possibly even using you. I just feel like there's an aspect of an individual who pretty much is using you for what you have. I feel like this is somebody who is trying to get your attention because they can no longer feed their bad habits as well. I feel like this is possibly an individual who suffered from some form of addictions as well. What those addictions are, I will not say. They could be drugs. They could be overindulgence in sex. They could be it could be alcohol. There can be many different vices here, but I definitely, it could be gossiping. Somebody could just have bad habits, possibly even with money. Okay. But somebody's definitely in a space where they were using you. But I feel like this is just definitely spaces that you've moved away from. Definitely. Okay. Divine, what's in the tarot? What's the message? So, 8 of Pentacles. Why the 8 of Pentacles? So 2 of Cups. I feel like there is a partnership, a unionship, a relationship that someone is wanting to work on with this 8 of Pentacles to this 2 of Cups. I feel like presently at this moment, this is someone else's energy towards a Pisces. I definitely feel like someone is wanting to work on a relationship. Can I have a few more, divine? Okay. Queen of Cups. King of Swords. As well as the 6 of Wands. I feel like you're in a space where you're listening to yourself. And I feel like in some way yourself is telling you to get off and get away to yourself because there's things that you have to achieve. There's something about you receiving some form of accolades, like you getting what is due you. Because it's something that you worked for. It's something that you possibly even put time into. Divine, can you clarify this Queen of Cups for me? Six of Pentacles. Yes, I definitely feel like you were inspired in some way to take action. Like it was very calculated as well. I feel like this is something that was very planned out. I feel like this is something that was very heavily considered. And in the mental space, I feel like there were a lot of thoughts surrounding how you would execute something, how you would see something through. Divine, can you clarify this Six of Pentacles? So Ten of Swords, yes, you definitely were in some way instructed to end a cycle, put an end to something that could be very toxic for you. Very toxic for you with this King of Swords, absolutely. Divine, can you clarify the King of Swords? Four of Wands, yes. You definitely were meant to be by yourself at this present time. There's something about you achieving something on your own before you come into partnership and unionship with something. We have the Four of Pentacles also at the bottom of the deck. So the number 44 could definitely be significant, rounding that back up to 8. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. There's definitely something that you are needing to work on, that you have work on. I feel like there has been completion and success and victory also with something that you have put into action as well. I feel like in this lifetime, there was something that a lot of people were meant to see. I feel like there was a lot of work, a lot of things that you had to do behind the scenes before the curtain would actually open up to unveil what you or who you are, okay? Things that you've been working on. Divine, moving forward, Six of Wands. Four of Pentacles came out. Yeah, there was a lot that you were holding back on. I feel there was a lot of planning. There was a lot of strategy. There was a lot of thinking. And as I said, like, I feel like with you possibly finally about to let go and release what you've been holding on to, what you've been holding back, there will be success and victory. Moving forward, Divine. Eight of Cups. Clarify. Knight of Wands. I feel like where there once was stagnancy, because like we had stagnant energy with stagnant. Eight of Cups being the stagnant routine, like something done repetitively. I feel like this is something you're giving up, something you're surrendering. I feel like there's movement now with the Knight of Wands after this Eight of Cups. I feel like now there's movement. I feel like now you know what to take action on, and that's exactly what you're doing. You've been holding back long enough is also what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, you've been holding back long enough. You've been holding yourself back long enough as well. With the Devil at the bottom of the deck, absolutely. Moving forward, Divine. Interesting. King of Wands. King of Wands. You've been still long enough. And I definitely feel like you are in a space where you are the surveyor of your territory. You standing on business with this King of Wands. And I feel like those things that you are taking action on, you will have success and victory. With the Six of Swords, I feel like things possibly have been slow to move as well. I feel like you possibly haven't even had the proper resources in order to move forward, in order to see something through. But I feel like it's something about you making the most out of whatever it is you have to do. And if you have to do it whatever way, you're going to do it. You believe in yourself that much that you would take risk as well. Moving forward, Divine, King of Wands. There are a lot of messages here today. These cards are acting wild today. With the Five of Swords, you will do anything. With the Five of Swords, yes, you will absolutely do anything. You know, it feels ruthless. It feels a little vicious, but you will do anything. It's something about you needing to come in that type of energy. With this King of Wands to this Five of Swords, to most individuals, it could possibly feel like a tyrant, but it's not that at all. It doesn't even possess that type of energy. It possesses someone that is willing to stand against a crowd. Okay? What else, Divine? With the Queen of Pentacles, absolutely. There's something about you willing to do everything it is in order to see something through, in order for you to rest, honestly, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, to see things through. I feel like you can become an abundant resource, absolutely, to yourself and then to others, if you so choose. With the World at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's just going to be a lot of individuals who are going to see you for who you really are. And I feel like in that space, like a lot of changes are going to be made, but it's also something about respect. People are really truly going to put some respect on your name. Okay. Anything else, Divine? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. People are finally going to put some respect on your name. Okay. Divine, 10 of Pentacles. The Magician. Yes, there's definitely success, and I feel like there's going to be victory. Once again, victory is yours. I definitely feel like you're going to fulfill some sort of legacy for yourself. I feel like this is something that you have collaborated with the divine on. I created this analogy of somebody who astroplanes. Like, I feel like you go into the ether, you go into those spiritual spaces, you grab the resources that you need, and you bring them back here to earth to manifest them in tangible form. There's something about a collaboration with the divine to create some sort of legacy, to establish some sort of long standing stability, generational wealth. Divine, clarify. With the Moon. Tell me about the Moon, Divine. Ten of Cups. So 10 of Cups, as well as the 9 of Cups. But it did come out in reverse. And what I feel like that is, I feel like with you having, because I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I feel like what lies in the Moon, I feel like this is an individual who desires, the 10 of Cups, who desires that family, who desires that internal bond, that connection. But with the 9 of Cups in reverse, this is giving me a sense of not right now. I feel like you are still in this 9 of Cups energy where you are in the space where you possibly are fulfilled, but there's this dichotomy of something missing. Although you are fulfilled, you aren't fulfilled wholly, because you feel like there's a piece of the puzzle that is missing with this 10 of Cups. Okay. And that could also be the stagnant energy. I feel like there's an individual that is happy that you're able to maintain on your own. There is no sorrow about you possibly being in a single space or standing alone, but it is definitely you feeling at times a piece is missing. I feel like this is something that you deal with in silence. Okay, with the Moon. Okay. Divine, moving forward. With the High Priestess. Divine, clarify the High Priestess. Temperance. So they're I feel like you are coming into balance with the desires, the unspoken desires of your heart, with this High Priestess as well as the Temperance. I feel like there is a balancing that's also happening here. I also feel like you are divinely guided and divinely protected and connected as well. I feel like you have faith and are trusting the process, trusting that eventually you will come into connection with what you are supposed to come into connection with, or who as well. But I feel like with you balancing yourself and with you changing possibly even the cadence of your energy, something is definitely being attracted to you. Divine Temperance, Eight of Swords. And why the Eight of Swords, Divine? Page of Pentacles. I feel like you recognize that at this present time, stability for yourself is the most important thing. This does not mean that you are money hungry, that you are thirsty, or that you are chasing a bag. Nope. This is about stability for you. What feels right to you? How do you feel? Where are you going? What do you want to do? On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your mental health? It's those things, those spaces that are most important at this present time. Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you can use. Pisces, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, Pisces Soul Tribe, remember to conquer this day. Bye, guys.